right, eh? Eee.
All right, what we're doing is 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back, friends, family, maybe other friends, or friends of friends, or people that have come along at some point and then decided to stay. Hello, I'm Jared, and I am the host of your weekly podcast, Off Topic. And to my left here is my co-host, Mr. Andrew. And now that the formalities are over, let's talk shop.
That's a very formal introduction. I felt
like it needed to be.
Yeah, it felt like, but it was like also borderline like Blues Clues-ish.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Andrew.
Yeah. And here's a talking handbag. How are you, man? I'm going to say how are you like I haven't just seen you for pretty much the whole last time since I last saw you. But how's your 2 days been?
It's been good. What am I going to say? Yeah, no, it's been good. It's been busy. There's a few things I was going to say there, but I want to save it for the end of the podcast.
Nice.
Struggled couple days. We had a big weekend away down at Hahe for Bevy's birthday. Shout him out.
Shut up, Bevy.
Thanks for having us, bro. It was a hell of a weekend. It was one of those weekends where you leave work early on a Friday and then just get out of Auckland. You're in traffic, but it doesn't matter because you're
on route.
You got a box with you.
Yeah, the car was packed. Like we knocked off work. The car got packed early. We all managed to get away from work at a respectable time. Thank you to all our employers.
Yeah.
I got down, emptied out the shit I needed to out of the car, got it loaded up with the goods, and then I loaded it up with an Andrew.
Yeah.
And
strapped me to the roof.
Yeah, I had goose and shotgun, and we headed south. We didn't get very far before we hit nose to tail, and we sat in that. But we'll save the traffic chat. We might give you a little break about the traffic chat this week.
Yeah.
But we sat through it. Had some beverages on the way down. Not myself. I was driving, but the boys helped themselves.
Yeah, I don't think I managed to get through a box by the time we got there because it took 5 hours, right? With all the slips and falls. What am I looking for here? All the slips from Cyclone Gabriel, cut off the main
route
highway.
Yeah,
the main route to Hahe. So we ended up going south down through Paeroa to Whangamata, Tairoa, and then back up north. And I think with the traffic, more traffic chat, it took us like 5 hours. So it was like, but it was nice. You know what I mean? Like it was that escape from Auckland. We had the Warriors on.
Yeah, at no point was I behind the wheel just like, holy fuck, this sucks. Like we just keep trudging along.
Yeah.
Warriors got the dub.
Woo! Which one is it?
Ooh, damn it. We don't have an applause, which I keep looking for every time. But yeah, Warriors got the dub, makes life a lot easier. Congrats to the boys. Well done to the Wellington crowd. I think it was the second or third largest crowd of the weekend. So good on you. Support the team when you can.
Wow, is that out of the whole NRL?
Yeah, out of the comp.
Oh, yeah. Solid effort. And now they're not back home for, like you were saying, for a while, a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, it's like a month or something.
That's unfortunate. I'd love to get to Mount Smart this year.
Yeah, freaking oath. It's actually pretty reasonable as well. Like, I think they're doing like a 3 or 4 game bundle for like, X amount, but it works out pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I'm keen.
Heck yeah. So, yeah, we got down on Friday night. I think everyone had the same kind of idea, but we did get there first, and when we got in there, we had a couple of drinks and that. But by the time everyone rolled in, we sort of it was hellos, couple drinks, and then I think we all kind of wrapped it pretty early. Well, when I say early, at this point it was like midnight, 1 in the morning. By the time everyone got down there,
yeah,
and we woke fresh.
Well, you did. Yeah. I was already a box and a half deep before I went to bed. Woke up Saturday, pretty rough.
Oh,
completely different sides of the coin.
Yeah.
But sun was out. We're making the most of summer. Head down to the beach.
Yeah. It was so good to get some beach time in, man. I think I had 4 swims on Saturday.
on a singular day.
Oh, yeah, did a bit of body surfing.
Dude, gnarly.
Yeah, it was actually. It was freaking mean. Like body surfed, and you know when you like overcalculate how much to body surf, and then you get the shore like the telltale sign because your stomach grates the sand of the shore, but you're like, I love it. Yeah,
Just
it was
want
like
more.
that. Just any time in the water.
Anytime in or on the water.
Yeah, but no, it was sick. And then obviously,
Toss the bloody pig skin around.
We
Few
did.
kicks on the beach.
a few kicks on the beach, and then we said,
Mate.
hey ho, Joe and Liv sorted out a wine tasting.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So we shoot up to the winery. We all get ourselves, a tasting paddle. Andy behind the wheel.
I did not. I'm not a wine connoisseur, so I opted to drive. Wasn't because I was deathly hungover or nothing. I digress.
No, yeah, we had some yummy wines. I mean, I'm not like a crazy wine drinker or anything, but I enjoy the spectacle. Like I'm very much.
Oh, same. I fully get what it's about. I can't. The main reason to go though is to drink wine, and I just can't.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lovely sparkling rosé. That was my pick of the day. Yeah, we finished the platter. Got a couple bottles going. Had some nice platters going. Some delicious olives. I like olives now. I started liking them probably like six weeks ago, maybe 3 months ago.
Black or green?
Both, don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the difference? Like when
You're asking a guy that just started liking them. I don't know.
You've got in this room, you've got more olive experience than anyone.
Yeah, true. I don't know. There's a little bit of a different taste, but I couldn't tell you what it is. They both just taste kind of salty.
The more you know.
But yeah. Did that, got back. Everyone had kind of just chilled out for a second. And then it was time to get into our work.
No, you guys all went back to the beach again, I think. There's a couple of us that chilled while waiting for more people to show up and just jammed out some solitaire and had a bit of music going, just like that wind down of afternoon.
Yeah, I played some cub on the beach. Second time
swims.
playing it. I like that game.
Throwing sticks
I'm not a game
sticks.
guy. Like I'm not a game. I think I've been vocal about this on the podcast before, where like board games or card games or anything, I don't mind like a round or two. But then that's when I get like my attention span's just so shitty that it's just like unless there's like physical output, I can't do it for that long.
Yeah. Well, you guys had a massive game of chair on ball or ball on chair or whatever it was called.
Yeah, we do. We did. I'll run you through it.
Yeah, you need to input the picture as well.
Yeah. So I said to Bevan, who's also on par with actually I'd say he exceeds me with like being able to be drawn into like a mundane task and then make something of it.
Yeah, turn it into a game.
Yeah. So Bevan was sitting on a plastic chair. I said, Bevan, you get that chair, you walk it 20 meters away, or less than that, maybe 15. And I said, I'll kick a ball at it. And he was like, you get a chair, and we'll both stand at the ends of each chair. And then we did it once or twice, and then suddenly we break out in sweat, and the game's on. And we're thinking, we've got to create a point system here. A grubber into the chair is 1 point. On the full, 3 points. And then bad foot, double points for each, so 2 or 6. And
pretty good system, good rules.
it was. We didn't want to overcomplicate things. It's in its infancy. We're pioneers. I don't really, you guys said that, not me. And then, next thing you know, we were playing a 21, and then it was one of those ones where, like, me and Bevy played, and then Bevy and Ryan played, and then I versed Ryan, and then suddenly it was like, we got ourselves a little tournament going here.
Yeah.
We got to play for a final.
Always.
And then Bevy, it was me versus Bevan in the final. We decided to lengthen the distance between the chairs.
Up the stakes.
Yeah, Bevy took it out. He cleaned me up in the final.
He's very athletic though, and when he puts his mind to something,
Yeah,
like,
it was.
he's very determined.
Yeah, I didn't get to play on the side he played on.
Oh, here we go. Blaming the turf. He's got the rough.
Hey, Ryan played on both, and he said that side 10 times better.
Yeah, Ryan wasn't in the final.
No, it wasn't. My foot, man. Like, my sweet little office foot hasn't kicked a freaking pigskin in months. Nay,
Those hams.
years. And after a couple of kicks, it starts getting a little bit red. But after playing this game for like 3 hours straight of just kick, it had like on Sunday when it kind of went down, it had like purple dots, and it's bruised.
What?
It's bruised all on the top now. It's quite sore.
Your guys like kicking foot was twice the size of your normal foot by the end of it, and in the morning it was weird. Not like weird, like strange, but like.
But yeah, I don't know. We had a fantastic time, and then guess what? It got better.
It got better
Oh, it got better.
on the water.
On your water. What happened next, Andy?
So Jared, excuse me, that doesn't like card games. We got into some card games.
These are drinking card games, by the way.
Yeah. So the drinking kind of saves it. So we got a game that we play, Pyramid. Some of you guys might understand or know what it is. I think it's called Fuck the Bus.
Yeah.
In some other parts of the country. We won't get into too much of semantics. Basically, you drink a lot, nominate people, play Snap, whatever it is, and then when you lose, Bivvy decided there was a bit of a punishment.
Yeah.
And down at Hahe, at their batch, they've got these two, what are they called?
Aprons?
Like barbecue aprons,
Yeah.
but they're funny ones. They're silly ones.
Oh, yeah, they're goofy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're crazy. There's one with like a pair of tits and like a mini skirt, and then one that's just a normal apron, but it's like a Greek god with a tiny penis on it.
Yeah.
And boys do what boys do.
Boys Boyd. And
if you lost the game, you were butt naked and nothing but the apron.
And then you sat and played cards.
Just hoping someone else would lose next.
Yeah.
And then, so that obviously, very much like ball on chair, whatever you call it, chair ball. We went through one round and then again, and we found ourselves in a tournament. Boys Boyd.
Yeah.
And so it was basically the final game, and then whoever lost ended
someone
up...
had the great call, though, of whoever was in the apron also had to be bartender.
Oh, yeah, that was...
So you couldn't just sit and cower in your seat. You had to stand up and pour the boys a drink.
Yeah, and you're in this little barmaid tits out fucking apron. It's hilarious.
Was it something repressed in us? Who knows?
I won't ever tell. I don't know. It was just hilarious, you know, because it's as you get older, you don't have those nights where it's just the lads. You know, a lot of girls went to bed, some of the guys as well, and you just have like a couple lads sit down, getting pissed,
being silly.
But yeah, just have you don't do that as you get older, and it was just a lot of fun. Like I said, I don't think I've laughed like that in a very long time.
No, it was like one of those like things like when the group chat's firing off and everyone's laying out mean jokes and giving shit, but when it's happening in person,
yeah,
and
everyone got absolutely like destroyed.
There was like no holds barred.
Yeah, like in person, like at their expense. Everyone was laughing at each other's expense, and it was the best fun. Like it was never hurtful or mean, but every time someone raised the bar, like it was thrown straight back.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And yeah, so we got to the final game of this drinking game, and whoever lost had to do like a 30, 40 meter streak.
Yeah.
With a Gandalf stick.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I thought it was just like a broken fence.
Yeah, I think it came from a fence. Anyway, I lost, did the streak. I don't know what it is. I always end up naked at these things. Is it me? Or is it you guys knowing that, hey, wait, is Andy pissed enough yet to get his clothes off?
To be fair, that last one, like, there was a, Lady Luck is a cruel mistress for you, Andy. But,
tell me about it.
In all fairness, it went around like twice. And then you got your third one on the final game. So it wasn't like someone had the lion's share.
No. Yeah,
there was a weird way that it worked out, that it just so happened that everybody had to wear it twice. There was no way of rigging the game. There's no skill involved in the game.
No, not at all.
And you just happened to get that last one, but that does happen more often than not.
Yeah, I know it's very unfortunate. But like, how good is it? How good's like a cheeky streak. Like, you know, it was one of those things that, I don't know, it might have been just a Kiwi thing. But like, is it like a young teenager, or you'd go skinny dipping, or like do a random streak, and it was just hilarious. It was like,
Yeah.
here I am, 28 years old, and I was like giddy because I was like, oh my God, I haven't fucking done this. And
Yeah,
like,
or like when you're at a party or something, and then one of your mates disappears for you, like, where'd they go? And then they just reappear naked, and you're like, yeah.
oh yeah, that's Benny.
That is the perfect thing to do right now.
Let me join you.
Yeah. Oh, way to read the room.
Oh yeah, so I had so much fucking fun. Just Sunday, woke up fine.
I tell you what,
It was great.
we went to bed about 3:30, right? Run up about 3:30, called it a night. Went to bed, watched street fights on Reddit for like half an hour.
Still in the apron.
And then, but it got to a point at about 1 o'clock where that was when I was like cross-eyed. And I was like, oh man, like,
Yeah.
I was like, you know, usually I could hold my own pretty well. And I was like, the boys are feeling giddy and I can feel myself turning here. And I was like, this could go one or two ways. Nothing a chip sandwich didn't solve.
Oh
And the
yes.
second I ate something, because I didn't eat a shitload of dinner, and I realized this is one I put two and two together.
Yeah.
As soon as I ate something, I was good again. And then by the time we actually went to sleep, I continued to like drink, and then I got screwed over on that train and nearly went through 2 decks.
Yes.
I could feel myself just lift, and I was like, oh. Like I don't feel as drunk as I was, and I feel good. And I was like, this, like, you know how you feel. Like if you go to bed and the room's spinning, or you actually have to focus on breathing and sleeping and that.
You're having a bad
Hello,
time.
hangover.
Yeah.
But I could go to bed, chill, watch a video. Like I just had to wind down a little bit. I couldn't just pass out. But
Well, yeah. The adrenaline was up. Everyone was like being giddy, and it was just emotions were running high. Everyone's laughing and everything's too much buzz going on. Did have to kind of wind down a bit, but I'm, as I say quite often, I was a little bit opposite to you. Both nights I just completely just goners out, like, sorry, not goners like drunk, like goners, but got into bed and just crashed,
yeah.
just out cold, and then lost my phone and vape in the process. But yeah, Sunday, no hangover. I did feel a little queasy on that. Queasy? Queasy? Woozy?
Yeah, queasy and woozy.
Yeah, queasy.
Yeah.
Coined it.
And wheezy.
On the drive home, because we hit the gorge and that, but nothing Macca's couldn't solve.
Nah, it was actually good Macca's as well. I was surprised.
Paira, you're up there, mate.
Mm-hmm.
That's our weekend. Oh, no. Just made it back in time to watch the last 3 fights of UFC.
Yeah, true. We did.
And,
Ah.
but also,
Hey. Yeah.
happy to see John Jones get the win. Like I think I mentioned in the last pod, when we in our like kind of sports section, like I had never seen him live. I'd only started watching UFC like 3-4 years ago, and if I did see him live when I was watching it, I wasn't so much into it yet that I didn't know who people were.
Yeah.
And it was an exciting feeling, like watching fans, watching other people talk about him and things like that. So big ups to him, and I'm excited to see what more fights are coming, like, because he signed an 8-year, what is it?
Yeah. So he signed for 8 fights, whatever that means. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know how contracts are honored in the UFC, but it sounds like him, Stipe, International Fight Week, June, July-ish, they're on. He said he's like, I took no damage. I'm sweet. I'm good to
Fuck
go.
no, it was like a 2-minute submission.
Yeah.
Apparently he was injured as well, but anyway, this ain't the sports segment. But we made it back in time to watch the UFC, and I didn't get home till 7. And boy, was Monday a struggle.
Monday was a struggle, and I'm
Yeah.
not a Monday. Maybe it's because I get the odd case of the Mondays, but like, who doesn't? But yes, I get what you're saying. I actually went to sleep at nearly midnight on Sunday night, and then that kicked me in the teeth. When I woke up on Monday, I was like,
I did that last night for some reason. Couldn't sleep last night.
but you know when you wake up and you're like, oh, I feel okay, and then through the day you gradually get tired? I woke up and I was like, shoot me in the back of the head.
You're a horse?
Said that out loud. Yeah. And yeah,
Yeah.
drafting. Draft time.
DraftKings.
We're going to do another draft. And our draft, okay. So this draft, you may have heard of it before. You may have seen it somewhere, but we're going to have our turn at it. And we are drafting second picks. So what I mean by that is the little brother, the second place, the not the apex, but the one beside it. Maybe the one that's gone under the radar a little bit. Yeah. Need I say more? Andy, would you like to take it away with your pick number one of the best second?
Wait, are we going best to worst, or is it we going random order?
Pick 1 to 4 or 5. We'll make a call.
Wait, what? Are we best first or worst?
Yeah, best first.
Best first.
Yeah.
All right. Damn.
That's how you draft. Because
Yeah,
otherwise
no,
you just
I
pick all the
understand.
shit people and then you say goodies at the end.
Gotta save the best for last, always. All right, then number one, the double quarter pounder. Now everyone knows a Big Mac is synonymous
Yep.
with McDonald's, but the double quarter pounder is my bread and butter whenever I go to Macca's. Hands down the best burger for me. So
Very nice. I like that pick. And number one, I'm going to take the Xbox.
oh, okay, I thought about this.
Obviously, everyone knows then PlayStation steamrolls Xbox every single quarter in sales, bar maybe a couple. But, and yes, I own a PlayStation, and yes, I have owned past PlayStations. Nobody didn't have an Xbox 360 for a while there and didn't live on it and wear out the freaking joysticks.
Yeah.
Xbox 360 was goated. And even then, when you're an Xbox 360 person, you're a PlayStation guy. You just had an Xbox 360 that you jammed.
Well, it was also better than the PS3, I believe.
Yeah, everyone on PS3 was like, oh, we don't have to pay for online. Shut up.
Yeah, you and your 4 friends.
Yeah,
and
there's your
like,
party that doesn't work.
yeah, there's there's like 6 people online, and you know 4 of them.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I also it was that era, that time where we were at that age where like just getting online gaming, that sort of
And
like
everything
console,
was coming out on Xbox.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
huge. I rate that pick. My number 2 pick is Tenzing Norgay.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, literally the second.
Literally the second man.
Oh, no, did I undo everything? I shook my phone. Sorry. Cut
The
you off.
second man to reach the summit, the peak
Yeah.
of Mount Everest.
Nice.
Without him, Sir Edmund Hillary probably wouldn't have made it up there to be the first.
He was the Sherpa, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Oh, say his name.
Tenzing Norgay. The man.
Andy, I don't know if that's perfect Nepalese, but Tenzing Norgay.
I'm sorry, Tenzing.
Oh.
You're my number 2 draft, man. That's
Yeah.
I'd have you carry me up a mountain any day.
Okay, number two. I think number 2, do I want this one? I'm not passionate about it, but it's a solid number 2.
Taking a poop.
No. Oh, nice. Actually, I've got... Fine, I'll take it. Going pee as my second pick.
What? Yeah, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. That might fuck me. But, yeah, everyone knows that doing a dookie's like the big muster.
Yeah.
Like, that's the big thing. But when you're busting for a wee and you get that out, nothing like it. And I'm not explaining this from the heart, but I think we know what it's all like to friggin' be busting at the seams and then finally let a wee out. So, and when you pee, you poo. It comes along with it. That's it's part of the real estate. Tell me I'm wrong.
Every time you wee, you poo?
Every time I poo, I wee.
Ah, yeah.
I think. I don't think about it that much.
No. Sorry.
So yeah, my number 2, taking a wee, apparently.
This is the most cursed draft ever. I've done that twice now. Oh, I've got a few. What do I want to go with? All right, my number 3 pick. Excuse you. My number 3 pick would be winter. Now everyone loves summer,
Yeah.
right? And I too enjoy summer, but as we've often said in this podcast, I love wearing a hoodie in cold weather and being able to rug up and get warm.
Very good.
You know, obviously number 1 summer, always can't beat it, but very close runner up.
Nice. I like that
Fuck
one.
spring and autumn. They're just kind of fillers.
I'm loving autumn at the moment.
Yeah, it has been good. Has been good.
It's been perfect so far.
Oh yeah, we started in March, isn't it? So yeah, it has good track record. Autumn.
Number 3, let me take sunrises
Oh, over sunsets.
over sunsets. Look, I'm not saying sunsets isn't number 1, but sunrises is a great number 2.
Yeah.
Because
Oh hell yeah, it's fucking glorious, isn't it?
going and chasing a sunset's great, but that's for the common man. Everyone's awake when the sun goes down, except those that aren't awake. But there's a certain thing of when you are going for a walk in the morning, or if you're driving to the gym, or if you're driving to work, or you're doing something, and when you see the sunrise, it's an hour of the wolves. There's only there's only the movers and shakers that are up around that time, the people that are making change.
Yeah.
And when you see that thing, there's often times where sometimes you'll see a sunrise and you'll think, hell, it wasn't going to happen, and guess what? Now it's fucking happening. There we go. And get the better part, it's every day. Much like sunsets.
I like that.
But yeah, my number 3, number 2 is a sunset.
That is
Sunrise.
Fuck. That is a solid runner up. But yeah, I if you want me to go watch a sunrise on like a day off for me,
Yeah.
I ain't doing it. But if
I just think it shares the same amount of beauty that a sunset does.
if not more.
If not more.
Start of a new day. I like that pick.
You don't say.
Fuck, I need to stop doing that. Why do I turn into Tarzan when it's my turn?
Tarzan. Jane. Kerchak.
Right, so my number 4 pick, I'm going to go with the early Thursday knock.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of people get paid Wednesday, Thursday. And if you get knocked off work early, could be payday. So this might be also early Wednesday knock. Depends when you get paid. Go to the pub, have a few beers. You know Friday's going to be an early knock too.
Nice.
It's not quite the Friday knock, the early knock.
No, but it is good if you're actually looking to get some shit done after work or something. A couple beers, and then you can just like do your night routine, which is nice. I like that.
Just a comfortable runner-up.
All right, for my number 4 of number 2s, I'm going to go with kicking.
Over punching?
Yeah. Well, it's not over punching. Punching is what everyone does, right? Everyone punches shit.
Yeah.
But you watch fights, and whenever you see someone get kicked in the head or get kicked anywhere, or, hey, when your sibling is chasing after you and then you just hit the couch and just lift your legs in the air and just start throwing those things.
Can't get near you.
They can't. It's a force field. Kicks do a great job that punches can't do.
I love it. I fucking love it. You've gone really out the box with that one.
Yeah.
And into the ring.
So, yeah. Kicks over punches. And to round it out, I've got fucking like a bunch more.
Same.
I'm not actually drafting them in how I like them. I'm just seeing one and then explaining it.
Yeah, same. All right, this is my number 5 pick, and it's a bit of a cop-out because it's very similar to Tenzing. But Buzz Aldrin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went there.
Nice.
Second man on the moon.
There's a skit that I saw where it was like the other people in the ship, and then they're all like, all right, guys, we're going to link hands and we're all going to jump together. 1, 2, and then Buzz Aldrin's like, one giant leap, and he just cuts them off and goes straight forward.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you down there.
That's
but
okay.
Going to the moon, going to space, doing all that sort of stuff is an incredible feat.
If it happened.
Well, who knows? Buzz says it's all fake, so
Does he?
pretty sure. Or the opposite. I don't know.
Or he's like, I was there.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure he's punched people out. He's had like assault charges for like.
Oh, he's gone Coney 2012 on the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's just wanking.
He's not punching one out.
Yeah. Give me moon juice. Oh, sorry.
Or John Lennon. Yeah. It would suck to go up on the same aircraft. Excuse you, if anyone can hear that. Loud motorbike just went past. Yeah, sorry. It'd suck to go up on the same aircraft and then just be labeled as the second guy. Like everyone knows Neil Armstrong.
Yeah.
Like that's like the biggest name in space.
I assume Buzz Aldrin was just there, like, filling out the last bit of crucial paperwork or something, so he couldn't get off first. And everyone was like, Buzz, like, oh, sorry, Neil, why are you leaving your station? There's heaps of work to be done. And he's like, suckers, and then does it first. And they're like, oh. And everyone else got hamstringed for doing their job.
Yeah. It's one of those things that when you do it, it just can't be undone, and you're like, fuck the repercussions.
Yeah.
There's no government up here.
Yeah.
Have you got a number 5 for me?
Yeah. For number 5, I think I will go with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Ah, geez. I don't know. I'm going to pick. Boom. Ford flips.
Ford flips.
Look, a backflip is sick, but I am about 97% as impressed if you can just do a Ford flip.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like 97% more people can do a Ford flip than they can a backflip.
Okay, I'm thinking like on like a... Okay, so...
On the ground?
But if you're like snowboarding or riding a motorbike or something, when you're going up a jump, you already traject into a backflip. So you're already a bit of the way there. If you can stop momentum and then Ford flip...
Yeah, that's sick.
Get out of the courtroom.
Sustained.
Yeah. What are you flipping in there?
Flipping heck. Yeah, okay, I see your reasoning. Front flip. On. That's a solid runner-up. Actually, that's even like better than a back. Yeah, like you've just said. That's like up there.
Like a lot of people can do backflips because I feel like it's like but a lot of people can do forward flips. You're right. I can forward flip. I've never attempted a backflip.
If you're talking, like on a tramp or like standing on the ground, you can just kind of like roll over forward. Yeah. But I see what you mean, like going on a snowboard or something.
Yeah, when you're moving, and then
But
you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Should we run through our honorable mentions and complete our lists?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
All right, you read.
No, I'm not going to do it. Leonardo da Vinci.
Nice.
For being the other Leonardo when everyone's trying to say DiCaprio, but they accidentally say Da Vinci.
It depends what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, but like he just deserves an honorable mention. Yeah. For Pepsi I had written down.
Yeah, I had Pepsi.
It's just like the biggest given. And the Winklevoss twins.
What did they come second to?
Facebook.
Oh, right.
Suckers.
Yeah. I had the actual metal silver.
No.
I had Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ooh. Be some big debate on that.
The number 2. It's the first prime number, and then I roast a list of athletes that wear the number 2. It's kind of cool, but it's not 1. Tails, when everyone calls heads.
Nah. Tails is...
Yeah, I think tails never fails, but then everyone's always... But you say heads or yeah, I don't know. I feel like
Heads is like the most synonymous with the coin, and you say heads first and tails second. I
there's
get it,
always
but I
a
feel
head.
like a lot.
The tails side's just the picture that the country puts on.
True. Okay, I'm with you. That's a strong one. You should have gone with that.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I just looked at the list. So what have I got? Yeah, Silver, Xbox, Cristiano Ronaldo, Going P, Ford Flips, Fridays, Cats.
Whoa. Cats?
Well, yeah. Most people are dog.
That's true.
I think dog. I don't know, man. I spend a lot of time on Reddit. Cats are kind of like the thing there.
I like cats.
Yeah, I'm either or. Doesn't change. The number 2, tails, sunrises, and kicking.
If you guys have any other runners up, please let us know. We actually not struggled to write this draft, but is a category that's like didn't really have too much to go off. Like if we try to Google a few things, like when we do these draft things, we kind of come up with an idea and then we don't tell each other until the day. Like these are the first times I'm hearing Jared. So sometimes, you Google certain things to find things out and
just to get the brain ticking over, and you want to know what sort of like avenue you need to think down.
It was such a hard category. So if you got some real good ones, just like send them in. I want to know, because I bet you that someone can come up with
some fantastic ones.
There'll be a top 5 that are better than all of ours.
Yeah, you heard them.
Yeah, although my boy Tenzing better be on that list.
Tenzing no guy. Sorry.
Fuck. All right, Jared. While we were, while I was, start again.
Hey, Rick.
Thanks. While I was Googling for this draft pick, I stumbled across a few things that I found very interesting, which is basically words, brands, and products that have become so popular that everyone uses them instead of the generic name.
Yeah.
And what I found was baffling to me. The list of things.
Baffle me. Baffle the
like
shit out of me.
I can throw some of these.
Baffle the shit out of me. Sorry.
I can throw some things, like some names at you, and I bet you would never have known that that's a brand, technically a brand name and not the generic term.
Okay.
And then towards the end, I'm going to throw my top 5 at you.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to try and guess their generic names.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
So, as I was having a look through, so basically everyone knows ones like if you're online and you Google something, right?
Yeah.
That's an example, right? Google is a product name, it's a company.
Google's a search engine, yeah.
It's the technical term or generic term is, an internet search engine. Now,
it's like when something has like an overall monopoly, it just becomes sort of like synonymous with the task.
Yeah, like Jibboard, right? Product, brand name, it's plasterboard. Now, there's actually a name for this, and it's called genericide.
Very close to something a lot worse.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
But
God, can't wait till the Western world gets genericided.
It's about like the generic names getting taken over by the product names, right?
Yeah.
Words that have committed genericide.
Tell me someone wasn't looking to poke the bear with that.
I don't even know if that's an official name. That's just something that was there, and that could just be what's that dictionary called online?
Weber?
No, that's the
Urban
Dictionary.
Yeah.
That could just be one of those words.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull it up here.
Sorry, not the actual dictionary. My bad for being an idiot.
Oxford. Right.
All right, yeah. Genericide me. Jamiroquai me.
Right. So I'll just throw a couple at you. Popsicle.
Is an ice block?
Yeah, it was an icy pop or ice lolly or whatever.
Really? Popsicle not a thing?
No. Popsicle was a brand name.
Oh.
Or was. Rollerblade. Sea-Doo. Tupperware.
Yeah, I know that Oliver Tupper or whatever made Tupperware.
Zamboni.
Hang on, wait. Can I try and say the real names for these? Start the list again.
These are just ones. This isn't even the top 5 yet.
Right.
But Popsicle. Oh wait, are you
Yeah,
still?
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
yeah, ice
I'll,
block.
Yeah, no, I'll keep going. Oh fuck. Oh no, this some of these are so good. Chapstick is a lip balm.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, the list is so fucking
I actually
big.
use Chapstick brand lip balm because you just buy them and it says chapstick on it.
Crock pot,
Really? What's that?
slow cooker.
Oh yeah, true.
A classic Eskies cooler.
Yeah.
I'm skipping through so many because frisbee. It's a flying disc. Like what?
That one seems a bit more like, am I a human? No, you're a Homo sapien. But then, I don't need the Latin term for my freaking plastic dinner plate.
It's like one of these on here is EpiPen, and I knew you'd love that. I don't, it's
Insulin?
No, I don't know what the technical or medical term for it is, but EpiPen is a brand or product name.
There's a couple of medical ones though.
Yeah, yeah, like adrenaline's on this list.
Really?
Yeah, that's I don't know if that was a
Yeah.
technical brand name, but it wasn't.
But it's like Panadol.
Yeah, that's a brand name. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because it's what paracetamol,
Paracetamol. Tenzing
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Brand name. This is photo manipulation. Play-Doh, obviously. Yes, he popsicle through me, man.
Yeah, that one's probably the shock of the thing so far.
You wait till this top 5. Yeah, what did I say? Rollerblade.
Yeah, what was that one? Like an inline skate?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
You're ready for this top 5, I think.
Oh, I could rollerblade before I could think.
Sellotape.
Yeah, sticky tape.
Yeah, it's clear adhesive tape. Obviously, this is a real clear one on site that people always get done with is Skill Saw.
Yeah, circular saw.
Yeah, because Skill is a brand.
Yeah.
Taser
A taser.
is a brand name.
What's it? Is it a idiot catcher? Come here, idiot!
You fucking read these, didn't you? No, it's an electroshock weapon.
Sick.
Yeah.
Call it that. That'd scare me. If someone's like, I'm going to get my electroshock weapon out, I'm either going to go, dare you not to, or I'll be like, holy shit, no thank you, dude.
Yeah. And that's I actually had that written down on my notes. I think some of these we should just flag the brand names. I like the generic names that these are supposed to have. Yeah, Tupperware. Sorry. Xerox Zambonis.
What the hell's a Zamboni?
It's an ice resurfacer.
I don't know what that means.
What? You don't know what a Zamboni is?
Oh, the things that they ride on the rink?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've never been to Canada. Not the point.
Yeah. Right. So here it is. I'll give you the top 5, and I've gone through the whole list, and these are the best ones.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the brand or product name.
Yep.
And you're going to do your best job to give me the generic name.
Okay.
Number 1, Bobcat.
A bobcat is a track-driven, single-man operated machine.
I like that, but not quite.
Excavating.
It's a skid steer loader.
Not all of them are skid steer, but I will give it that.
Right. Okay. At least you know. Just warming you up. Something that I thought you might know.
I won't trip over the technicalities. That's my bad. I'm a terrible loser.
Well, you might have to get technical for some of them.
Okay.
Velcro. Also, yeah, brand name. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
I thought that just Velcro is Velcro.
Micro hooking system.
Ooh, not bad. Hook and loop fasteners.
Ooh. We'll take that.
Can we call them hook and loop fasteners, please?
Yeah, Velcro can go. That was meant to be an applause again. I was clapping at myself for getting Velcro.
All right, number 3, lava lamp.
Oh, what the hell? It's exactly what it is. It's lava in a lamp. Because we've all seen lava float up and then come back down again.
You're on the right track.
It's called a lava lamp is a gelatinized mood maker.
Fuck. I don't even want to read the generic one. Let's call it that. So what I've got here is it's a liquid motion lamp. not as cool. Either lava lamp or whatever you said.
Gelatinized mood maker.
Okay, these last two but tied first place for me. I don't know which one's better, but I'm just going to go with the order that I've written them down as. Number 2, bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap. Okay, I'm just going to close my eyes and I'm going to picture bubble wrap and I'm going to say the first things that come to my head. Aerated packing system.
APS.
Yeah.
Pretty, it's all right. Inflated cushioning.
Oh, yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah. All right, and definitely, yeah, this has got to be the number one. My number one pick for the genericides.
Terrible name.
Of words that have committed genericide.
Yeah.
Jet ski.
Jet ski.
Fuck you.
Jet ski on the sea-doo.
This is exactly how our Saturday night went. You cannot stutter or make any fucking wrong move when you're trying to speak. You just got slammed.
A jet ski is this because I said jet ski on the drive here?
You did say that, but I had this already written down. This was the first one that came up when I saw it, and I was like, what?
Jet ski. A jet ski is a aqua bike.
No. And this is one I think that we should all start using as generic terms.
Mm.
The jet ski's generic name.
Harley Wavidson.
How do you always find a better name? I love that. This is going to suck now. A jet ski's generic name is not Harley Davidson. It is a stand-up personal watercraft.
Okay. All right. Oh. Okay.
And a sea-doo is a sit-down personal watercraft. Huh. But I like, what was it, Harley? Listen here, Harley Davidson or jet ski or sea-doo or whoever the fuck you are, whatever you got to do to commit, what was it? Fuck.
Just say it.
I'm not saying genocide. I'm trying to think of the word. Genericide.
Genericide.
Do it. That's a great name.
We had one on the weekend as well. Not kind of like in terms of just like making up a better name for something. We were talking about your DeWalt radio, and we were like, oh yeah, we should call them Tradios.
Amazing.
Yeah, should have been done. Hasn't. Yoink. Stealing it. You guys can't use it.
No.
Dummies.
It's a phenomenal name for a product that already exists. I feel like you should go into some sort of marketing gig, like
some sort of like copywriting.
Yeah, just like like you have like a line of people come into the room and they slap ideas on the whiteboard, and you're just like firing off names.
I'm just sitting there like Rain Man, like
yeah.
my eyes are rolled back.
Like Tradio, Harley Wavidson, fucking throwing names out and like
gelatinous mood maker.
You were the worst person to do this with because everything you came up with was far better.
I thought that was really fun. That was a really good game, and I liked being surprised. Yeah, and I learned a lot.
Yeah, honestly, if you got a little time and you're interested in that sort of stuff, have a look online. You'd be surprised the amount of things.
Spell it correctly.
Yeah.
Genericide.
You'd be surprised on how much things have like certain products and brand names have overtaken just day-to-day things at like Popsicle. Like
yeah,
like whoa.
Yucks and yums.
No, just before we do that, I did read one about the Ouija board.
Yeah, I always said Ouija.
Yeah,
is it
same. Not? I don't know, Ouija, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
That there's like a story about that naming itself,
Whoa.
and like
Whoa.
it was built and when they first set it up, it was like, oh well,
What the hell are we going to
do we
call this thing?
you?
And the cup was just like...
Yeah, and then it named itself. Turns out, though, that Hasbro has the rights to make them and no one else.
Really?
So what
What
kind
the
of
heck?
cursed shit's happening at Hasbro?
Yeah.
Only we make Ouija boards.
Yeah, or someone's under the table, like, guiding it. And he's like, what's something that's really fucking hard to spell and say?
Was it?
Or
Was
he
it
just
like
doesn't know what... He can't do the keyboard in reverse, and he's just trying to say, like, ghost communications.
Was it like a glass table and he saw everything backwards? That's not.
Letter V. That's an A.
Yeah,
That was really fun. Thank you for that.
no worries.
Okay. Shall we say about things that we freaking hate and then things that we really like this week?
Can do.
Andy, what is your yuck for the week?
My yuck for the week. It's a short week. We're recording on a Wednesday currently, so I've only had 2 days of this week. And I'm going to say the 2-day hangover.
Oh, yuck.
We touched on it a little bit at the start and halfway through. I was trying to avoid it a little bit because I knew this was coming up. But at that age now, we had 2 nights on the rack. Well, not really. Sorry, just a few drinks. And boy, was Monday, even today, bit of a struggle. Feel like I'm only coming right. Like now, probably been tripping over my words a little bit, still a little bit out of it, you know. And it's just a big yuck. Like if I'm going to be hungover, just do it on a Sunday.
Yeah, you just want a
Please.
couple of hours on Sunday morning of feeling sorry for yourself, and then you somehow can like do like the 90s movie where you just get like a makeover and then you bust out your door and you can just do everything you want on your Sunday afternoon and you're perfectly fine. You're like, about last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. When are they going to invent like a pill or a drink or like?
There's like things that you can get that you're supposed to take before you start drinking, and
Yeah, but how much is that as genericide?
I don't know.
Like just
Yeah.
like just the pharmaceutical like proven like here, have this, you feel like $1 million that isn't antidepressants.
Yeah. I don't know. You're right. That does seem something that like should have just been sorted out. Isn't there like something like if we can do
should
things
go-
that, like if you can invent medicine that stops certain receptors, can we just stop things like stop the reception of alcohol being poison in our liver? Or I don't know how any of this works. I'm having a complete stab in the organ, but
Complete stab in the heart.
yeah. But like, are we not down that road yet? Here, let me consult the internet. Andy, talk about how angry you are about it.
I'm fuming about hangovers. No, so I was trying to do it, but I completely agree with you. I think we should go into business with each other, and I'll come up with gaps in the market. You can name them, and we just need someone that's got brains and money.
What medicine cures hangover? Aspirin, ibuprofen, or ibuprofen for my people that can't pronounce it. Anti-inflammatory drugs. Okay. That's all stuff that's going to help, but where's something that wipes the bitch?
Yeah. Figure it out, internet.
The lifestyle drug of choice should be rest.
Whose mum wrote that?
Yeah. Oral rehydration therapy. So sip water.
It's overcomplicating the generic term.
Why when I can just H2Go myself?
How else are you going to get water in?
Yeah, yuck, man. 2-day hangovers.
The worst.
Yeah. I yearn for you. I mean, not yearn. I feel for you. Sorry, I saw you in that apron. My yuck is, I've told you about it. I'm going through this like thing at the moment with the podiatrist about lifting one side of my shoes.
Yes,
so
how was
my
it?
left foot.
You had a
I had an appointment on Monday. So basically, for those that don't know, when I was about 8 years old, I broke my femur as a child.
Oof.
I had some plates and screws put in, and then when it's healed, that leg's ended up being longer than the other one. There's about 20 mils difference, and I walk with a weird limp, and then the bottom of my back, one side's kind of like forced to sandwich or like wedge, and then it's causing things to fuse and muscles to lock. And it's one of those things that it'll never get better unless I do something about it. So I'm finally doing something about it. And I went to the podiatrist and he was like, yeah, like there's that on top of the fact that you're arches and yada, yada, yada. He's like, you kind of just walk weird anyway. He was like, you really just like sway from side to side. And I was like, yeah, you just got to transfer weight and then eventually you enter a room. And then, and he was bamboozled.
Did you just tell him, nah, it's because I dance a lot?
Yeah, exactly. I tried to say that to him. I was like, look, man, that I'm paying expensive money for proper advice.
Puts on Shakira, does like a little, like a show. Yeah. And he's like, I see now.
Yeah. I see you are magic. But yeah, he was like, all right, man, what we're going to do, we need to lift you 20 mils, but if we do that straight away, that's going to fuck a lot of things quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it 2 mils at a time. And I said, great, that's so I can spend more money on you. And maybe he's right, maybe he's not. I don't know, but I'm going to take his word for it because I don't want to deal with it myself. And I'm 4 mils in at the moment, 4 millimeters into my lift. And it's kind of a freaking pain, in all honesty.
You're trying.
Yeah. I don't have... my shoes fit me. Like, there's not excess room in the top for me to get lifted into. And what happens now is when I put that thing into my steel cap, my toes just get crushed under the steel cap.
Yeah, I see what you mean. They need to put, like, the lifts on the underside of the boot or something.
Yeah, possible? Like I don't know, like
not in your shoe. You're pushing your feet up to the roof of the shoe. And
yeah, I don't know how I thought it would happen, but it wasn't like that. I thought they might have just lifted the heel.
What do they do when you get to that full 2 centimeters?
I don't know. Give me like double-decker boots or something.
Your toes sitting in the windows.
Yeah. Sandals.
Take them. Steel cap sandals.
Fuck. I actually saw a guy that had a pair of Vans and he cut the sides off and called them Vandals. I was like, that's great. That can go up there with Harley Davidson.
Jandal is also a product name.
Is it? I'm not going to guess.
No, we shouldn't get into it. It's like blasphemy for New Zealand.
Yeah, so that's my yuck. Is my current thing of shoe lifting. But I will say my back's been a little bit less sore. And whether that's just because maybe I haven't been exerting so much or whatever, but I mean, it can't get worse, so...
Nah, well, I was going to say, you got to trust the doctors, but I don't.
No, that's like the first time I paid for some medical professional since I've become an adult.
Really?
What the hell's the doctor going to do for me? Well, like, I haven't needed to, though.
What about your, like, knee surgery and that?
Yeah, I didn't have to pay for that. I didn't opt to do it. That was ACC.
ACC, yeah, okay, I'm with you.
But like, if it's something I have to pay for, like if I'm ill and I need to go to the doctors, and they're like I'm not registered at a doctor as far as I know.
Did you do the census today?
Census dick in your ass.
Okay, all right, 2 mils at a time.
My back's jacked up. Any day on the water.
Oh, yum it.
Andrew, what is your yum this week for me, please?
My yum this week. It's a simple one, but an effective one. Now, we all know my hometown team of Liverpool FC. My dad grew up there. My whole family, well, half my family still live in Liverpool. And I still watch them play football every 3 to 4 days every year. And on Monday morning, they beat their arch rivals, Manchester United, not by 3 goals, not by 4, not by 5 or 6, but 7-0.
Suck it, losers. Dumb idiots.
Oh my God. Liverpool beat Manchester United 7-0 at Anfield. It's the biggest loss Manchester United has ever had.
Because they're dumb babies.
Yeah. And the amount of joy that gave me was just what I needed to get through Monday.
Day 4 of your hangover.
Clears me right up.
Yeah.
No,
hey, congratulations, team. Go team.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know it's just a little yum. You know, it's not like something amazing happened to me. It actually didn't happen to me at all. But it gave me a smile enough to, like I say, it was effective. And
nice.
I'm very, very happy.
Relish in the limelight, fellas. For tomorrow, the sun rises again.
That was a good pick. Sunrise.
Thank you. My yum for me, we actually kind of went over it. I don't know if we were or weren't going to, but it's the game Cheer on Ball.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Apologies for bringing it up then.
No, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. It just means I don't need to dissect it now. But yeah, we were not ridiculed, but we were laughed at by, maybe not laughed with, because we did share in on the jovial essence of the landscape. I'm reaching for words that I don't have.
It's the bloody 2-day hangovers that gotten us, man. Hurry up, make that pill, will ya?
But yeah, people were like, it's amazing how you silly buggers, or just blokes in general, can just make a game out of something that is somewhat competitive and then it can captivate you for hours. Shout out to Toe Golf of old.
Glorious game.
And I'm sure that whoever is listening to this has a group of mates that they have just sat and done something stupid with. But when you strip it down, it really is nothing. But boy, did it really boy, did it bring you some good times. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? And as I sink into my chair on this fateful Tuesday night.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Ah, fuck. I thought it was
Wondering
Wednesday.
what I'm going to have for dinner.
Fuck.
I look up and I think, hell, maybe sometimes we're all just a toe golf. And who knows when the next cheer on ball's going to come around. But I'll be ready to welcome it with open arms, with a group of friends that just don't quit. And if I learned anything from this weekend, it's that I got good ones. And that was episode 56 of Off Topic. Thank you for listening, guys. As always, you can get at us on Instagram at Off Topic Chat, and then on TikTok at Off Topic Potty. And I'll say, for the people that have messaged me asking about when the next Hogwarts video is coming out, it is sunny outside at the moment, and it hasn't been sunny in ages, so I'm not playing games, I'm going outside. You should consider doing the same.
Touch grass.
But it will come soon. But just for now, I'm just enjoying the weather. And thank you for watching it. But yeah, have a great week, guys. Peace.
Later.